You changed the schedule to mimic the men, but you're not giving the players the same level of resources, said Canadian player Janine Beckie. Premier League players play over 40, 50 games per season and are able to maintain their physical readiness because they are treated like gold, which they should be. If you ask an elite athlete to play 50 matches per season, you have to provide them with the best care, she added. As the concerning injury crisis in women's football persists, players are calling for significant changes. In the latest episode of the Snacks podcast by Just Women's Sports, renowned Canadian player Janine Beckie, who was deprived of participating in the 2023 World Cup due to an anterior cruciate ligament injury, shared her perspectives with Lynn Williams and Sam Mewis of the USWNT. Beckie emphasized the importance of establishing new standards to prevent injuries within the teams. But before we dive into that, want to stay in the know? Don't miss a second. Subscribe now to our USWNT news channel and drop a like, because here, we have daily updates just for you. Let's get to the facts. During the last international break, 3 players suffered ACL injuries, including Scottish player Caroline Weir. Beckie, on the other hand, faced the devastating anterior cruciate ligament tear in March while playing a preseason match for the NWSL's Portland Thorns. As a result of her own injury, she highlighted the overloaded schedule of female football players, emphasizing in an interview with Reuters that as the number of games increases, it is crucial to also increase the resources available to the players. What I mean by saying this is that you're asking these players to play under a very, very heavy load, and then you're not counterbalancing it with extra recovery sessions, equipment, and more medical staff, she said. I think at Manchester City, for the men's team, they have a stupid ratio of 3 players to 1 physiotherapist, or something like that. Like, they just have a huge amount of medical staff. If that's how they're operating, that's how it should be. And you see these Premier League teams with their big players available all the time, so they're doing the right things off the field. Unfortunately, Beckie notes that male soccer players probably don't have the same concerns about their facilities as female soccer players. Furthermore, it's unlikely that any women's club has all the necessary resources. We have to continue to promote this standard in our own environments, she continued, because if we don't change the availability of resources for our players, we will continue to see these moments of chaos happening more and more frequently. Williams agreed, adding the following: so things fall through the cracks. And then, if we can change that, start there and just have these resources, I think it's a good first step, she said. It's amazing to see. I think Portland is up there doing amazing things. You have your entire setup, it looks like you're going to practice, and everything is right there. We need more teams to keep pushing the top so that forces the bottom to rise. Now I want to know your opinion, fan. What do you think of these statements? Do you agree or disagree? Please share your opinion. I would love to know what you think about this. Oh, and stay tuned to the channel, because I'm always posting the latest news about the USWNT. Subscribe so you don't miss out.